Before we get started, I'd like to say a big thanks to the people who have donated on my GoFundMe so far. I will list the names on the screen now. Alright, so just a quick backstory on this frame. I saw it whenever we would drive by it on Talent Avenue, and after the fire, of course, and it was just sitting there in someone's driveway, all burned out, underneath a whole bunch of rubble. So I rode my longboard down there, and I taped a note to the frame explaining what my project was, and he gave me a call like 2 days later and said he just has to call his insurance and he will give it to me. So we went and picked it up a couple days ago, and we've been sanding it, sandblasting it, grinding it down, trying to get all the rust off. So here's a quick time lapse of us doing that. I didn't get it all, but here's a little bit of it. Alright, so here's the frame after about 3 days of work. It's all sprayed with primer because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but I got 2 of the A-arms done there. Those go there. Now this frame is the guy told me it was I think a 2007 Yamaha Rhino. And he drove it all the time. So we've been using the grinder and grinding all these flat parts down, and then using a little sandblaster to get like the joints that you can't really get with a angle grinder. Now we've only gotten some of this done. It is a lot of work. It's a whole side-by-side frame, so it's pretty big. As you can see, this is pretty much how it started out, was with all these little pieces of like melted aluminum and stuff all over everywhere. Then I hit it with a pressure washer to try to get the rest of it out. And then brought it back here and into the backyard and started sanding it and all that. So we've pretty much only gotten the bottom and this rear kind of subframe thing. I haven't finished those A-arms yet, but gotten all this done. Just did a thin coat of primer so it doesn't rust. But, there's a lot more that I still have to do. but like everything is just super coated. And like that fire retardant stuff right there. So, but I think it's worth it because I don't have to build my own frame. I mean, obviously I'll still add some stuff and I gotta put my own engine in there. But otherwise it's, you know, I already have all the A-arms and all the suspension geometry figured out, so I'm just gonna, you know, buy an original steering rack, and obviously all the bushings are gone, so it's, you know, there's no bushings there, so I gotta replace every bushing on this thing. And just a quick update on the Gixxer here. I did receive some parts, as you can see. I ordered this and the regulator and the starting solenoid right there. I have some more parts. They're in the garage. I'll jump there now. Alright, here's my parts bucket. I have the stator cover, which I painted because it was all scratched up. I got the tack here. This was the most expensive part. The cheapest I could find was $115. So much this was, which is ridiculous. I got the ignition switch, the keys, and then I got a nice fuel pump here. Just ordered it off of eBay. Not much to it. And then this shiny fuel pressure regulator, which I'm hoping will work. And then this nice high pressure fuel line. Oh, and ordered a ton of gaskets. So that's for the stator cover, that's for the oil pan, and that's for the clutch cover. So hopefully it'll stop leaking now. Alright, that's it for today. Just another update on a little bit of work. Alright, so leave a comment down below what you think of this project, and if you have any suggestions or cool parts that you think I should get. I'm looking for some kind of forward reverse gearbox. That would be really cool to have on this project because it's big and heavy, you know. Worst comes to worst, I just winch it backwards if I need to. Alright, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, whatever. I'll see you in the next one.